The scenes depicted in these stories are based on true stories, and the characters are based on real people. Viewer discretion is advised. Here's a story of a narcissistic family that was bringing up two very lovely girls, but the parents referred to their daughters as mistakes and burdens. All of them had lovely hair, like their mother, the youngest one in curls. This is a story of a narcissistic family. The daddy was busy with his bottle booze. One day, when the lady met this fellow, she knew that there was a hunch. But despite her gut feelings and intuition, she ignored the signs and they started a family. And that's the way we all became the narcissistic family. Need some tea? Do you want some? Sure, Mama. Can you add some milk and honey to mine, please? Sure. So, darling, have you met the new neighbors? Oh, I haven't. Are they nice folks? Yes. Matter of fact, I had biscuits and gravy with them all yesterday, and I think that neighbor boy's a nice, fine guy. Y'all would be perfect for each other, Sammy Joe. Well, I'll, have to meet them first. Good Lord have mercy. Who knows what my mama could have said to these poor neighbor folks. I really hope she didn't start talking about me and saying all this bunch of stuff that don't even make no sense. Does anybody have the answer to question number 2? Yes, Sammy Joe. I got 5, Mrs. Melody. That's correct. Yes. Will you go get a spot of milk from the neighbors? I'm 5 drops shy of my recipe, and I already started fixing the meal. I don't have time to run to the store, Sammy Joe. Well, actually, I was going to finish my homework, but I guess I can. The ladle. Who's at the door? Hello, I'm Sammy Joe, the neighbor girl. Mama asked me to ask you if you could spare a ladle of milk. She's fixing brunch and... Hello. Come on in, Sammy Joe. Be my pleasure. So, neighbor girl, you got a boyfriend? No. I work a lot, I go to school a lot, I nanny a lot, and I teach Sunday school and ballet. So, I don't have time for a boyfriend. What's a pleasant surprise that it don't take much time to walk over here. Now don't it? Actually it took a while. So about that ladle, my mama needs me to bring it back soon. Okay, here's the ladle. I'll be going now, I've got stuff to do. So baby, there's one last thing I gotta know. Did it hurt? What hurt? When you fell from heaven. Yes? Does anybody have the answer to question number 6? Blah, 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 blah. Draw some boobies. Yeah. Billy Joe, how about you tell me what you wrote down for answer number 6? Man, why'd you gotta call on me for the answer? Can't you ask somebody else? There's a ton of other people in this room, teacher. Billy Joe. Billy Joe. Billy Joe. Billy Joe. You should not talk like that. Fuck the dirty dishes. Ain't never gonna catch me. Billy Joe, you better not be fixing to blow something up now. Your hair. Shucks. Mama. Man, what am I supposed to wear to get dressed today? All my clothes are dirty on the floor. Mom, why didn't you do my laundry, yo? Damn it. Mom, why didn't you clean my room? You're supposed to clean my room, Mom. Sweet cheeks, you can come by anytime. My daughter will love you. Oh, yeah? Well, thank you, Southern Belle. I'm home from school. Come in here and say hello. Hi. I've got 3 projects I gotta work on, so I'm gonna be going to my room now. Boy, I'd kill my firstborn if I could be one of them projects. Don't you hesitate to ask if you need my help, Sammy Joe. Have you suffered from narcissistic abuse? Did a family member or loved one mentally manipulate you? Healing from the aftermath of narcissistic abuse is not easy. But wait, there's a solution. Do you just want a fresh start? Do you want to get back to being the you before all the drama and pain? Do you want to feel different about yourself, but the anxiety and memories flood your mind, keeping you from living the way you want? Raquel Rose, intuitive life coach, here to help, empathically and compassionately tuning into your place so you can take the steps to heal and thrive after abuse. I am bold. I am powerful. I am confident. It's not about surviving. It's about healing and thriving. Healing comes from within. I am confident, and I do it for me. I am a boss. Intuitive life coach, Raquel Rose. Connecting with soul family all over the world to deliver you real and authentic vlogs for every stage of your healing process. Every day can feel like a vacation when you step into life after narcissistic abuse. Don't hold yourself back. Healing starts right here, right now. Raquel Rose can be contacted at healtheworld363@gmail.com. Limited scheduling may apply. No adverse side effects. $14 an hour. Healing may apply. Healing after narcissistic abuse is possible. Set fire to a new you. Blaze your own trail.
Yeah, she really hit the nail on the head and told me exactly what I needed. But now I'm taking the right steps to get back on the right path for myself. So, it's all about that self-love, homie. Foxy lady, come cuddle up to me. Your mom was left to the store.
Worn face masks longer than I've known you.
Can I help you? I'm good at fixing and doing stuff.
Sorry, but you're not exactly cut out for choreographing ballet. I'm going to the dance studio.
Fine. I guess you don't want to cuddle. I'll be going. I got stuff to do.
I'm making dinner. Where's that neighbor boy at? You ought to date that Billy Joe, Sammy Joe. He's a fine boy. I don't know, but I think he left something on the counter. It's got white stuff all over it, and it looks like a scale. Silly Billy. You'll have to give it to him the next time he comes over. Come in.
Left something.
You did. Here's your scale. Now don't you get caught.
Mama Jane, I'll see you later.
You ought to date that Billy Joe, Sammy Joe. He's a fine boy. Hi YouTube family, I'm glad you made it through episode 2. Oh, hold on. King Dog wants to say hello. Do you want to say hi? Do you want to say hello to the viewers? He says, hey, don't leave me out, mama. He says, don't leave me out. You want to sit with me? Here, sit. Okay. Okay, so let's review the abuse that we saw in episode 2. So I find that parents will ask loaded questions to mentally manipulate their kids. And in the first part, Sammy Joe's mom first asked her if she had met the neighbor people. She was setting up the dialogue there for her to be able to mentally manipulate her daughter.
Also, she volunteered her daughter to do something without checking in with her daughter first. So, like, okay, if you guys haven't already figured it out, Sammy Joe is like the role of me, and Mama Jean is my mother. And basically, you know, growing up, my mom would volunteer me for things, and I would already have like a job. I would already be scheduled for something, and she would just volunteer me to babysit for someone. I would get so upset because when you have a life and you're going through your adolescence into adulthood and you are being responsible and then your parent is so irresponsible, it's really, really frustrating to have to deal with an adult child, an adult narcissistic child, while you're still an adolescent yourself. So it was just always frustrating. I remember being scheduled to work at a swim team meet, and my mom would be like, oh, you have to babysit so-and-so's kids. And I'd just be like, what? Like, no, I'm working at the swim meet today. And she would just be like, oh, well, I'll do that, you do this. And it's like, what? No, I don't want to do that. I've been set on doing this for the last 2 weeks because I picked this. Like, why can't you do what you volunteered yourself for and not say that I will do it? So I know how that is. And dude, all of this story is real. It's all real. Like, my mom pressured me to date this guy named and basically I knew this guy in high school, and my mom pressured me to date him, and he did leave his Coke scale on our bookcase, and my mom did say exactly what Mama Jean said to Sammy Joe. So if you didn't get that part, go rewatch it, because yeah, freaking crazy. Freaking crazy. Like you guys, when I edit this shit, I laugh so hard because it's like, this is my life. Like, I don't even like, and it's hard. Like, I'll be filming or I'll be editing, and then I have so many like ridiculous memories come into my mind of like how my family acted, and it's just so sad because I get like overwhelmed, like, how am I going to make all these episodes? And it's like, I don't have to do this if I don't want to. Like, I could just do this once in a while for fun or whatever. But it's just so crazy, like, how ridiculous narcissistic people are. Like, my mom literally let this guy off the hook. Oh, don't get caught. Here's your scale. But then when her daughter turns around and does, you know, drugs because of emotional trauma that her mom can't support her on, I'm the bad guy. Like, what the fuck? So, like, it's so funny. It's just so funny because it's like ridiculous shit. Like, I can't make this shit up. That's why I'm reenacting it for you guys, because it's literally that crazy. And a lot of you that are watching know exactly what the fuck I'm talking about because you came from the exact same type of family that I came from, which, who knows, you could have been like related to my family, my crazy ass family. But so narcissistic men are perverted. They think that they are the shit when they look like fools the entire time. They don't know how to accept a no from a woman. They feel entitled to people like they do objects. And they also don't know when to stop because they have no sense of boundaries. And they also don't know how to sense if someone, like, they don't know the value of a soul or of, like, about the value of a human being. Now, we also have to be careful with narcissistic people because a lot of these people, like, that are sexually abusive and, like, physically and mentally abusive, narcissistic, some of them might not be human. Some of them can be archons. And if you don't know what an archon is, I'm going to have a whole new series where I talk about archons and things like that. And I'm actually going to be teaming up with my sister through the online community. And her and I are going to do like a live stream where we both talk about archons and how to tell if someone is an archon. And, you know, like, these are basically like robots that are people that feel real and they act real, but they're not real, and they're capable of very cruel things because they don't know they don't know creation. They're not able to understand creation and how human existence is real. Like, they're like literally like robots in a human flesh suit. Whereas people like me and you, I mean, you could be an archon watching my video. I don't know who the fuck's watching this right now. But basically, people that have souls feel like compassionate, and they feel bad if they do something wrong, and they want to, they want a better society. But people that don't have a soul, they're fucking archons, and they look like normal people, but they're not. And we need to raise awareness on this so that people like me and you know how to cut these psychos out of our life, because it's one thing to deal with a narcissistic human, but to deal with a narcissistic archon is like fucking, like, not even worth it. So, let me pull up my notes and see what else I wanted to review on this episode about. Oh yeah, I feel like narcissistic sons kind of get like a whatever they want, can do whatever they want to do, whereas narcissistic scapegoats, whereas like narcissistic scapegoats like Sammy Joe, they get in trouble, or they get like bothered about everything. Whereas I feel like when I would have narcissistic male friends or my narcissistic male younger brothers, I feel like they always got let off the hook, like, all the time. And then, like, I would be the one that would get in trouble for dumb shit, or for the shit that other people were doing, if not, it was equal. So, oh, another thing that narcissistic people will do, like Sammy Joe's mom said, you will love the neighbor boy. That is narcissistic, to tell someone if they will like something or if they will love something. You want to ask, if you want to be not narcissistic, the mother could have said, Sammy Joe, do you have an opinion on the neighbors? How do you feel about the new neighbors? Instead of being like, you'll love them. Because then that makes Sammy Joe feel obligated to like some people when she doesn't even have her own opinion yet. And then it makes her, like, the parents think that they are in control of their kids, and that they control their opinions and their thoughts, and they don't. Your kids are separate, their own being, your own being, and basically these kids are never allowed to have their own mental choices. So instead of being feeling free and being able to make choices, these kids grow up and they don't even know what their favorite color is. They don't even know what their favorite food is, because nobody's ever asked them. So these narcissistic parents just tell these kids, oh, you'll like this. And then they have no regard for their kids' actual opinion, because they always have to be right. So it's this, like, really fucked up, sad, like, toxic illness. And when you catch it, you have to get clean so that you can heal from that. And narcissism is the same way. You have to, like, heal and detox from it. And then you'll be able to spot narcissists, like, within 2 seconds of meeting someone. You don't even have to, like, talk to them. You could tell if they're a narcissist or not, based on energetic vibration. So, like, there are ways to heal, and I'm telling you, it's not hard to heal. You just have to do a little bit of research and spend some one-on-one time with you and date yourself, homie. And it all gets better. But when you're coming out of it, or when you've been out of it for a while and you've still held on to that toxic illness type of thinking, it still wreaks havoc in your life. And, that's honestly, like, I make my videos for you guys. Like, I make my videos so that they can help somebody. I don't make my videos for views. I solely do this to help you, because I was in so much pain for so long and nobody could teach me. And then I learned, and I joined the Narcissistic Abuse Recovery Society community on YouTube. And, like, I'm so grateful for this community. This community is my life. This community is my family. This community is, like, everything. And this is just, the internet is such a blessing to have. And I'm so grateful that I can shine light on things that used to cause me upsetness, and now I just laugh because it's funny. And I'm also glad that I'm able to shine light on these topics so that others can learn. Because so many people, like, knowledge is power, and so many people don't understand something, and then they're confused, and then they don't go in the right direction because of this psychic mental attack that's going on. And we're in this together, and I love you guys, and I hope this helped, and I will see you in my next video. Hey, yo, it's Sammy Joe,
If you want more of this, stay tuned. The show, I will give you the truth. You already know, I don't fuck around. This is my family. If you really want to see how to heal and what you need to know to be happy, watch me, I'll show you.